Hi, my name is Blake Mosel, and I will be giving a presentation on positive behavioral interventions and supports. Classroom management can be one of the most difficult aspects of teaching to master. This is really an issue that is wide-reaching. Conservatives and liberals alike are concerned with the displayed behaviors in school. Whether it's vaping, bullying, verbal or physical abuse, school-wide and classroom management has become inherently difficult to deal with. While some educators host a rigid, ruled-enforced classroom, others entertain a much more free-spirited environment. Should we require students to sit up and face forward, or allow free movement and open conversations? If an educator is too strict, they may inhibit classroom collaboration or discussion. Yet, if a teacher is too soft, noise levels and disruptions make simple tasks unbearable. How can we assert control over our classroom and maintain a progressive and encouraging environment? Positive behavioral interventions and supports, or otherwise referred to as PBIS, aims to accomplish just that: improve behaviors through constructive and corrective reinforcements. PBIS takes a very proactive approach when dealing with behaviors. For starters, they use a tier system to gauge the type of assistance a student may need. Tier 1 is the most common. Almost 80% of the students are in Tier 1, and they will never leave this tier. Here, students need to have correct behaviors taught and modeled to them. They will also earn incentives based on positive behaviors, which we will discuss even a little more later. Tier 2 will amass for approximately 15% of the student body. This tier requires more focus on some underlying issues: academic, social, or emotional issues that may need to be discussed to help with the negative behaviors that these students are consistently displaying. Finally, Tier 3 is a very small group, probably 5% or less. This is a group that would require a specialized plan. Perhaps a mentor or a school psychologist could be assigned to these students. These are the kids that need more help and attention than most all of the other students. Over the course of the past few decades, many discussions have occurred over the topic of classroom and school-wide behavioral management. What methods are the most successful? How can we implement methods school-wide rather than just to rely on an educator to conquer this by themselves? And when it comes to behavioral methods, few have research-based data that show positive correlation with behavioral management. In fact, traditional methods of behavioral management, including zero tolerance, strict rules, and punishments, all show no positive effect, while PBS makes an impactful, meaningful change on students' all-around lives. Who is involved in PBIS? Pretty much anybody in the school community. Teachers and administrators will be the ones instructing how to use PBIS. Students will obviously be involved in PBIS, as that's who the program is aimed for. Parents are involved, as their buy-in is crucial to the success of PBIS, as well as coaches. This is a school-wide and extracurricular-wide program, and if coaches are also involved, the success rate of PBIS has increased. Training would include a demo and information regarding how to use the program effectively. All staff would be required to attend the training, including coaches. This is a great way to understand some of the incentive structures. For example, some schools utilize a faux monetary-based structure and incentivize positive behaviors by handing students this fake cash to spend at the student store. The store could contain food, drink, or educational resources. They're all earned through positive behaviors. Other programs have used an app that tracks points and gives incentives by reaching a certain amount of acquired points. Professional development will discuss how implementation school-wide will occur. It will also include decisions on the core values a school wants to focus on. Only 3 to 5 values are generally chosen to focus on, and these values are repeated frequently. They are similar to a mission statement for the program. Continued education, especially for staff members on the PBIS committee, will help the entire school. Reminders through announcements or emails to continue to use the program are helpful. General promotion and data updates also keep staff involved in the program. Have office referrals reduced? How many incentives have been earned? And so on are good motivational tools as well as insightful aspects of PBIS. Staff training would need to take place prior to the school year before the program was implemented. Teachers have indicated that having enough time to review the PBIS factors and developing a plan to implement PBIS into their classroom was a hindrance. Without adequate time, understanding of the program undoubtedly suffered, which in turn wavered teachers' confidence in PBIS and resulted in a lack of buy-in to the program. In essence, time for teachers to set up PBIS into their classroom is crucial. It is also advisable to send staff members to see a live demo of PBIS in place. Numerous teachers reported the need to see both the program at work and see examples of how they should implement the program effectively. PBIS committee members will require additional professional development to stay relevant with the program updates and data gathering and sharing training with the rest of the staff. The advantages of PBIS are far-reaching. When implemented correctly, student behavior has been found to increase positively. Bullying rates dropped, as well as a drop in office referrals due to behavioral issues. As expected, student behavior improved, but perhaps a surprising effect of PBIS was that on culture. According to Helmuth, evidence suggests that implementing the positive behavioral interventions and supports framework and its recommended strategies can improve not only behaviors in children, but also an organization's culture. Due to the positive social atmosphere, numerous other areas were impacted, including academia. As a result, the entire school culture can be significantly and positively affected by PBIS.